Hey yo, what's up everybody, Holmes here, and we're back with some more Sekiro Shadows Die Twice Gauntlet run through challenge video. I don't really know what to call these videos, but today we're going to be taking on the Gauntlet of Strength, Severance. And this is probably the longest gauntlet other than the fourth one, because you can unlock a fourth one upon clearing this challenge. And the fourth one will have 17 bosses and you get no rewards for it, so I don't know why you would want to do it. If you can get the black mortal blade, I would run it. Yeah, but I'll probably end up running it anyways, but just don't expect it to be anytime soon. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll surprise you guys with a video tomorrow. Maybe. Okay, there's no promises here. But anyways, Guardian 8 is up first for the Severance Gauntlet. And this guy, I heard that he gave a lot of people trouble, or a lot of players trouble, when the game first came. Look, I'm getting like ass kicked. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not using my firecrackers, because that's the way to go here. There we go. Yeah. If you're still having trouble fighting the Guardian 8, firecrackers your best friend. Stun the crap out of them. But be careful, because you cannot spam the firecrackers. You can do it once every, like, I don't know, like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, but you cannot do it over and over again, like immediately, because he'll take the posture damage, but it won't be stunned. So it's kind of weird. Being a dangerous spot right here on his ass, because he can fart on you. All these bosses' attacks are the same, except for the final one. The final one gets their attack patterns changed a little bit, like they get new moves. They still have their old moves, but they also get new moves. So yeah. And I like how they still do this whole playing dead thing. It's like we don't know he can come back. Come on, Guardian Ape. You ain't fooling anybody. The sculptor's idol ain't even here. But yeah, if you're having trouble with any of these bosses, I highly recommend you practice the boss fights on Reflection of Strength. It's like right above the Gauntlet challenges, and basically what that is, it's like all the bosses you faced before, it'll be there, and you can challenge those bosses. You can just go straight into the boss. You don't need to like go NG plus or whatever just to fight it. You can just go straight into that boss fight and get the hang, or like try to get the hang of it if you're having trouble with certain bosses on the gauntlets. I feel like that's your best way of getting through these challenges, because if you're struggling with some bosses and you run these gauntlets, and if you're having trouble with like Genichiro, with him having the mortal blade, if you had trouble with him and then you die during this gauntlet, it sends your ass all the way back to the beginning. You gotta have to fight this Guardian 8 over again, and then the next owl, and then whatever, just to get back to Genichiro. Yeah, I don't know, it's it's bad. Makes you want to cry. At least it made me want to cry when freaking Genichiro kicked my ass when I almost had him. And then I was like, alright, I'm sick of this BS. gotta practice the runs. So yeah. For this one, I didn't really practice any of these bosses, because I had confidence I can beat him, even though it looks pretty rough right now. Like without the whole debuffs thing. Without the whole demon bell and no kudo charm, I have more confidence on fighting these bosses. Like with that debuffs on, or with those debuffs on, my bad. I don't know, my confidence just dropped. So yeah, and I want to thank this guy for letting me know the Demon Bell and the Charmless do go into the challenge runs. The guy's name is Barack Obama. Nice name, man. It's weird to say, but that's what it is. So if you want to see the comments, it's in the previous Gauntlet video that I uploaded, which is the Shura Gauntlet. So it's their comments is right there, so you can see them. Yeah, because I didn't know, and after they let me know that it can go into it, I saw more videos popping up on like Reddit and stuff like that, and people actually doing these damn challenges, these gauntlets with the debuffs on. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna attempt that. So yeah, I'm not that crazy. Man, fighting this owl right here, it's like a whole new boss fight. It's like a step down compared to Inner Father. Oh my god, guy, if you haven't fought him yet, I don't know if you wanna get spoiled. But yeah, let me tell you, that guy's on a whole different level. It's like, it's a step up, right? It's crazy. And he's probably, like, Inner Father is probably the hardest inner boss, in my opinion. Isshin being the easiest. Now, hear me out before you might hate on me for saying that. The reason why I have an easier time with Isshin is because like that's like the whole challenge boss that everyone goes to, right? Like, he's the hardest boss in Sekiro and everyone use him to do challenge videos, so I jumped on that hype train, and then I practiced the crap out of Isshin. And then yeah, I was trying to do like a no damage run, but obviously I got swung at once and I messed up the parry, so I took some damage. And yeah, I just gave up on the whole no damage thing. I'll settle for Charmless Demon Bell no heal run on MG plus 8. So yeah, but after doing that, like fighting Isshin now, it's a lot easier. Like, I don't know, there's no hesitation now. Hesitation gone. And without Owl's fancy maneuvers, like just this base game Owl, this is like a cakewalk, right? Except when he does the firecrackers when I'm in the corner with him, because that just trips me up. But this overhead spin attack, very nice, because you can just dodge the side and get a swing in. This fight and the next fight is probably going to be like the one that takes the longest. Owl, because he recovers posture really fast. So yeah, best technique for this guy is you just gotta down its HP. Once its HP is like below around 50%, its posture will regen slower. I like how he's doing it. Is this like a Shinobi way right here? You beg for your life a little bit. Tell your opponent to not hit you. I'm trying to look. I don't know what's going on here. You hit him and then he's still just there. Actually, I gotta go forward a little bit and then he smoke bombs you. He does that, but he still comes from the same direction. So basically, if you're facing him, like his last known location, that's where he's gonna come from. He won't pop up behind you with an assassination or anything. Look, he's just in front. What kind of Shinobi execution have you been doing, Dad? Age is gone to you, eh? I'm talking all this shit now, but during the Shura ending, I was somewhat struggling with him. Well, not the Shura ending, the Shura Gauntlet. I was somewhat struggling. I guess like the only thing that was good is like he doesn't do that whole no heal crap. But yeah, for those of you guys that haven't done the whole Gauntlet thing, I don't want to spoil too much. I'll make a separate video talking all about it, because I see a lot of people having questions about how these gauntlets are and whatnot, so I guess I'll answer that in another video where I can actually show off all the shit you can do, I guess. I didn't know like trapping Owl in a corner like this was a key play. I usually just fight him really carefully. Like, just drop his health. But look at this. Oh, this actually screwed me over, because he used to smoke and broke my lock on, and it actually locked on the other side for some reason. Well, it didn't really lock on, but the camera just went to the other. Oh, watch out for that posture reset. Real nice move. Wish you can teach me that. But yeah, oh, another thing I wanna just kind of sprinkle here. Whatever NG you're on, it doesn't matter for the boss fight. Like the difficulty won't change. Like if you're on NG plus 99, it's not like they'll one-shot you. Okay, so I just want to get that out of the way there. These bosses are, the difficulty are set already, so don't worry about your NG. The only thing you gotta worry about is if you have the debuffs on, or the challenge stuff on. Yeah, that's probably what will make it tough for you. So if you want like the outfits without any problems, highly recommend you get rid of those debuffs. So yeah, second boss down. Next boss, True Corrupt Monk. This is the boss that I kind of dread, because when I was doing the whole no charm with the demon bell, that was real something. Like running through the game and with those debuffs on it, it made the game a lot harder. So yeah, I don't know, do that again. But I definitely want to play through Sekiro once again, since I got this Shura outfit, which is badass looking. If you guys hear like motorcycle noises in the background or car engine or whatnot, sorry about that. It's 5:40 a.m. right now, and you know, assholes be waking you up in the morning with them engine noises. Time to rev it up though. So yeah, if you hear that, I'm sorry. You know, I've done redid my voiceover for this video for about like 20 minutes now, and each time when I get to like around towards the end of the Guardian Ape or towards Owl, or like I mean mid 5 Owl, there's always some asshole that like goes by like the freaking freeway with a loud ass engine. So, if I keep like resetting my voiceovers, I feel like it'll never end. Because I don't know, like even throughout the night, there are some people who does that shit. Right here, I was trying to attempt the assassination. It didn't work. The assassination for this, I don't know if it's still possible, but I have like the least luck attempting this. I always get whacked. I don't know how some people do it. Like he's in the middle right there. There's a specific timing. I'm just like, I didn't look into it enough, and I did not practice it enough. I usually just go melee with this guy. Oh shit. Yo, I get up. Yep. And this was one of the bosses I was like pissing myself over when I was doing the whole no charm with demon bell thing. Like I don't know, like because this boss does a lot of attacks. Like it's just constant combos, and if you're like the flex are not up to par, you take some crazy damage with those debuffs on. So yeah, that's why I was dreading fighting this boss for this gauntlet. Like this is the only boss that made me sweat a little bit. But then, you know, I realized, okay, I don't have those debuffs on. I'll just fight him the classic way, where I'll just parry these attacks. You know, if I mess up my parry, I can still block it. It's not like it's gonna go through me. So yeah, just stick with the classic moves. You know, if you're crazy, you have a crazy ass player, you can do the whole debuffs thing with in the gauntlet, but I am not. I ain't going through that. So second stage is almost down, and you want to have firecrackers for this guy. Reason being, it's because the third phase, you can just abuse it. The third phase, it gets pretty crazy, like its attacks. It combos a lot faster than what you're seeing now. So right now it's like slow motion compared to the third phase. But if you have the firecrackers, you don't have to deal with too much of the combos and stuff. Right here, I was looking for the mortal blade weapon art here, and it's not there because I started a new game, and upon doing that, I lost my mortal blade. So right here, I'm like, okay, if I have the mortal blade, I can damage its posture by a lot, and then. Yeah, I don't have the freaking mortal blade. I'm like, alright, just gotta settle with the firecrackers. And at this point, I didn't really know if the firecrackers will actually come into play here. Like, I don't know if it will clutch for me, but it does. This is my first time trying this out. Usually, I would just fight this thing with a little bit of mortal blade attacks and mostly just try to parry its attacks. So yeah, this is one of the bosses I didn't practice much. But yeah, this tactic right here, I just came up with it on the fly here, the whole firecracker thing, because I know most enemies in this game they stun with the firecrackers. I was just hoping that freaking corrupt monk will stun as well, and it does. So fantastic. The first two phases, pretty much just gotta get through it with parry, and then the last phase, just stun it to crap. Stun it to hell. Die! Get that helicopter crap out of here. There we go. I like how it uses the mortal blade, but I can't access it with the skills. Alright. What was that? Third boss down. Now it's gonna be Genichiro. Genichiro with the black mortal blade. Man, like, they released a Shura outfit, and I thought they were gonna release the black mortal blade too. Like, upon clearing the 17 bosses, it grants you the black mortal blade. I feel like that would have been awesome. Like, if you don't get the black mortal blade, at least change, you know, the mortal blade you have. It's a attack looks like, instead of red and black, it should be the black mortal blade color, like black and white. I feel like that would have been awesome. That would have motivated me to do that in Gauntlet more. And since I practiced Isshin's fight a lot, I had to get through Genichiro. I couldn't just like jump straight into Isshin, so I had a lot of practice with this fight as well. So if you see me, you know, dealing with this guy, like, it's nothing. It's because I had a lot of practice. Like, you don't even know when I say I had a lot of practice. Like, yeah. And this fight, it's easy. This is probably the easiest because he only has 1 HP bar, and this is like the only boss with 1 HP bar in this little Gauntlet challenge. Like, the ape has 2, owl has 2, the monk has 3, Isshin's gonna have 3. So Genichiro being the only one with just 1 HP bar. I'm just like, alright, this is no problem. This is the part where I'm kind of like shitting myself because I'm like, okay, I gotta take on Isshin, but make sure I don't get screwed over by some bullshit deaths. And it's my first time fighting him here, but I saw some spoiler attacks, so I know what's coming. And here we go. Basically, like, nothing like really changes about Isshin, except he opens with this attack, which you're gonna want to have firecrackers unless you're good at parry or deflecting. My bad. Otherwise, you want to have firecrackers so you can stun him. I think that move can one shot. I'm not exactly sure, but best to avoid it. And after stunning him there, his attacks here seems to be pretty basic. Like, it's just your base game Isshin attack patterns. What changes a little bit, it's when he goes into his second phase. That's where his attack kind of changes. I don't think he does the black mortal blade draw anymore. At least I've never seen him do it again throughout the entire fight. I even fought him a few times after this, just to like make sure he doesn't have any more fancy attacks. So yeah, I think like the whole Black Mortal Blade draw thing, that was the only, that time that you guys saw just now, that was the only time. This move right here you can sidestep. Yeah, you can either parry or sidestep it. I'm gonna be honest right here, I just got that parry by luck. I didn't even mean to parry it. I was trying to sidestep it and then accidentally just, well, it's not really an accident, I just parried. I just parried it? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, basically if you're alright with deflecting Isshin's attacks, you should be fine here. You just gotta watch out for his new moves. That whole jumping air slash thing, that's one new move. He can either do that, the air slash, or he'll rush you from the air with a thrusting attack, which you can, what do you call it? Nikiti counter. This move right here, you can parry it. It's kind of like the Mortal Blade draw. Just firecracker it if you're not confident, or you can run away from it. The Mortal Blade draw, the Black Mortal Blade draw that he does from the beginning, you cannot run away from it because there's an after effect. So I just want to throw that out there, alright, in case you're trying to run away. I guess you can run away, and then after the first wave ends, you run back towards him, because the second wave happens behind him, or on the further end of him. So yeah, right here I'm not doing anything fancy. When he does the lightning, I'm just doing the basic jump and lightning counter thing. I'm just trying to get through this gauntlet here. I'm not trying to do anything fancy. See, this is the rush, and I almost got screwed here. Oh, did I die? Yeah, I did actually. Oh shit, I didn't even remember that. It all happened so fast. I blinked and the fight was over. No, he missed. How can you miss? I don't even know how I got this Mickey counter. It looks like I was gonna miss too. Its new move, you can either do firecracker, or if you actually jump on its head, you gotta get ready for a mid-air parry or block, and then he'll either follow it up with a wind slash thing or the thrust. So depending on what he does, you either gotta do a Mikiti counter or you sidestep it or parry it. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the Severance Gauntlet of Strength. It was probably like the longest 20 minutes of my life here. And making sure I don't miss my swing this time. That's right. Well done, Sekiro. Well done. Yeah. So that's all 3 gauntlets, guys. Finally completed this. It's like a heavy weight just got lifted from my chest. Because like throughout the 3 days, this is all I can like think about at work. I'm like, alright, gotta finish the challenge. Gotta get the outfits. Gotta get the special move. And yeah, once again, I want to apologize for the background noise. If you guys hear like trucks or whatever, motorcycle engine noises, sorry about that. But yeah, here is the final outfit that we got, and also we got the memory of Isshin. Let's go ahead and change the outfit to the Tengu so you guys can check it out. And here is a little bit of lore. If you guys want to read it up, you can pause the video. Yeah, this is what you get for clearing the Severance Gauntlet. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. So hopefully this video has been entertaining or helpful or enjoyable, and if you all found at least one of those qualities to be in this video, then hey, stay tuned for more. But until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Ohms out.